So, if you want to live the life that you want to live, you have to be willing to do the uncomfortable things first. You have to take action on the uncomfortable things first. And that is what I have done. So, I have started the process of reaching out to get certain things finalized, to get my apartment leased, finished. I'm getting my car stuff together. I'm making sure to reach out to the people who I need to do. But this is just like a key lesson. If you want to be serious about changing your life, you have to take action. And a lot of the times the action is uncomfortable, and I've been avoiding it. Do not avoid the uncomfortable problems. Get them done fast, get them done out of the way. But yeah, if you are serious about changing your life, start taking some action. Start proving to yourself that you are ready for this life. One thing that I am finding out is just that as much as I say that I want a better life or I want a new life, I'm like, what does that life look like? Who is that person? What does that person do every day in and out? What does that person not sleep on? What does that person make actions on? How does that person communicate? How does other people feel about that person who I'm trying to become? Because the life that I want, the life that you want, the life that anyone wants in this world is not going to come just by you saying, ooh, I want it. It's not. It really isn't. It's so many small details to even like the things that you wear, like even my hair. I don't know if you can see it currently, you know, your girl a baddie right now, friend. I'm looking good, but like even this was a direct change of saying I want to be the person who I want to be. I was like, the person who I want to be gets their hair done. They look nice. They look presentable 9 times out of 10. So I was like, if I really want that life, I got to make sure I keep my hair done. I keep on, like, you know, not stained up clothes, not wrinkly clothes. You know, I got to make sure that I got my little eyelashes done. You know, most of the time I have on my lip gloss, you know, but I was like, I have to live that life down to the nitty gritty, to like the finest detail of like how my hair is, what my clothes is, like how I even go into work, like what attitude I'm going into work with, how do I talk to other people? Because even that, like, subconsciously would be like, oh yeah, like if you're not doing those things that you say you want to do, like subconsciously your brain would just be like, oh yeah, she's not ready for this life. You're not ready for it because you're not even taking the steps in your day-to-day life to make it different. So if you are someone like me and you are ready to change your life, just remember that you have to start to actively change your life. Actively, to down to like the nitty-gritty things, the things that you do every day. So if you say that you're a writer, I'm expecting you to at least write a paragraph every day, write a sentence every day, get on someone's social media network and post a little story or two, because you're a writer. That's what you do. You may not be a well-known writer. You may not be a famous writer. You'll get there. But writers write. So if you're not writing, you're not a writer. So if I say that I want to be the successful person, I'm like, I have to think about the details. What do successful people do in their day-to-day lives that get them that way? And I have to start embodying those small details now, so that when the big details come up and when the recognition comes, it's not just say, oh yeah, I just picked it up. No, it's something I've been actively working on every day. And it's really weird. So if you are trying to like change your life, I'm finding that it's very hard to let go of the life that I've been living for so very long. It's terrifying. It's very terrifying. But there's no other way. There's no other way. That's all I think about now in my life. So if you are someone who is also willing to like ready to change your life, like let that be your focus. Let that be the thing that you wake up every day doing. And it takes time, because I was like, I'm still not even there. I was like, I'm still not there. I still get into situations where like I'll get home and just not do anything. And then I'll like catch myself, and I'm like, why am I not doing anything? I was just like, is this the habits that that person who I want to become have? Is this the habits that that millionaire, that future millionaire me have? And I'm like, no, it's not. So I have to constantly remind myself in like moments where I don't even like notice so much, where I was like, where I'm deviating. I'm trying to bring focus to those moments now by saying, I have to take action on a path. I have to actually move in that direction. So it's just really about take time to stop, which is also it also helps with gratitude too. If you are grateful for things, you will stop a lot more, and you will ask a lot more questions. You will take a lot more notice of things because you're grateful for them. But when you take those moments to stop and notice things, you should be asking yourself, is this aligning with where I'm going? Is this aligning with what I want to do? But I'm going to get out this call because, as you can see, I am perspiring and I'm about to have a little bit of a heat stroke, honey, sitting in here about to pass away. But yes, let that stay on your mind. If you are serious about changing your life, you need to take some uncomfortable steps. Action, action, action. And think about every small little nitty-gritty detail of that new life that you want, because it's not going to happen until you figure out those small little nitty-gritty details. All right. Bye, friends.